I think one of the key points in this report, given the potential hazard that UAPs do present, notably there's been no reported collisions.
Our thanks to Brittany Shepard for that. And ABC News senior Pentagon reporter Luis Martinez joins me now for more on this. Hi, Luis. So when you say UFO, we often think of alien spacecraft. The flying objects in these reports are described as appearing, and I quote here, to have demonstrated unusual flight characteristics or performance capabilities. So what does that mean?
That means you can't explain what you're seeing, and that's what happens when military pilots or personnel aboard ships see something in the skies that they can't explain. You're used to normal travel patterns, normal flight patterns, but when something appears on your sensors, and let's remember now, most of these modern aircraft have significantly sophisticated equipment that picks up some of the stuff. What you're seeing on your screen right now was captured by some of those sensors aboard high-tech aircraft. And so when you can't explain it, then the Pentagon raises concerns because it could pose a safety risk, as you heard there from General Ryder, and it could pose potentially the threat that this is foreign surveillance of our military. So the Pentagon and the U.S. intelligence community really want to get to the bottom of what these are. And as we saw in Brittany's report, there a lot of it can be explained to terrestrial reasons. But of course, the real interest is always about whether this is extraterrestrial and not from this Earth.
So here's what I'm hearing. It could be alien spacecraft. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, you know what's really important here is that the Pentagon has started their own office here about, I think, since last summer, that's been really digging deep into these reported sightings. A lot of them, by the way, in the last 18 months since that initial report back in June of 2021. And they think that a lot of them are because of the reducing the stigma and stepping forward with it. In the days past, it could have been that pilots were nervous about what their peers would think if they really stepped forward and said, hey, I saw something or my sensor picked something up. So now this Pentagon office is working with other agencies in the federal government, collecting data, and they're able to explain some of this stuff. But what's really important about when we talked to the head of that office back in December, he said he's not ruling anything out because even though there might be some terrestrial explanations for some of these things, they're taking a scientific approach to this and they don't want to rule anything out. So to your point, Diane, it's very possible.
All right, I'm on the lookout here, Luis. I'm on the lookout. We appreciate it as always.
Thanks,
Keep your
Diane.
eyes up, Louis.